அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். ஈஸி மேக்ஸ் ஃபார் எவ்ரிஒன். ஈஸி மேக்ஸ் ஃபார் கிளாஸ் 6 சமச்சீர் கல்வி தமிழ்நாடு ஸ்டேட் போர்ட் சிலபஸ். ஸோ இந்த வீடியோ ஃபுல்லாக பாருங்கள். பிடிச்சிருந்தா சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். Then exercise 1.2 page number 17. Fill in the blanks. First one 48,792, 48,972. So we have to fill which is the greatest. So here compare, first we have to compare the number of digit. So here I am having the 5 digit. Okay. So here also I am having the 5 digit. So both are having the same number of digit. What is the next condition? I have to compare the digit. So 4, 4. Both are having the same number in the first position. And second 8, 8. Both are having the same number. And then third here 7 and 9. So 7 and 9. Which is the greatest? 9 is the greatest. So 48,792 is less than 48,972. Okay. So what is the next number? 12,48,654 and here 12,46,854. So both are having the same number of digit, that is both are having 7 digit. So now we have to compare the numbers. So both are having the first digit as a same number 1 and then second digit as a same number 2 and the third digit they are having the same number 4. When I compare the fourth digit, I am having here 8 and here 6. So which is the greatest? 8 is the greatest. So 12,48,654 is greater than 12,46,854. So what is the next number? 6,58,794 and here I am having 6,58,794. First I have to compare the digit. So both are having the 6 digit. So next I have to compare the numbers. Both are having the first digit same number, second digit same number, third digit same number and then fourth digit also same number, fifth digit same number and then last digit that is also same number. That means both the numbers are equal. So what is the next question? We have to say whether the statement is true or false. So what is the first question? The difference between the smallest number of 7 digit and the largest number of 6 digit is 10. What they are given difference means we have to subtract. So what number we are going to subtract? We are going to subtract the smallest number of 7 digit. So what is the smallest? How already we said how can we write the smallest number of 7 digit? If they ask you to write the smallest number of 7 digit means how many zeros you have to put? You have to put 6 zeros and 1. Okay, and the largest number of 6 digit. If they ask you to write the largest number, then how many digits are there? That time how many 9? So that much of 9 you have to write. So here how many digits are here? 6 digit. So you have to put 6 nines. Okay, so now subtract. So we can't subtract 9 from 0. So we have to borrow from before number. So that one is also 0. We can't borrow. Again we move on to next number, that is also 0. Next we move on to next position, that is also 0. Again we are moving to the next position, that is also 0. Again I am moving to the next position, this is also 0. And then here I am getting 1. From 1 I have to borrow the number, it will become 10. From 10 I am giving one number to this one, so it will become 9. So from again it will become 10. From 10 I am giving one number to this, so that this number will become 9 and it will become 10 again. So this number is 10. From 10 I am giving 1 to this number, so this number will become 9 and it will become 10. Again I am giving one digit to this number. Here it will become 10 and this number will become 9. Again I am giving one digit to this number. Now it will become 10. And then remaining all digits will become 9. So 10 minus 9, The digit is 1, remaining all are 9. 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 9, 0. Every digits are 0. So what is the solution I am getting here? 1. So but here what in statement what they are given? The answer is 10. So the answer is false. So what I am getting here? I am getting the answer as 1. So the statement which is given as here false. So the next question is the largest 4-digit number formed by the digit 8609 using each digit only once is 9086. So what is the question given here? We have to form the largest 4-digit numbers. By using the digit 8609, one condition is given, that is we have to use the digit only once at a time. Okay, so how can I form the largest 4-digit number? First I have to write the which is the biggest number, that should be written first. So which is the biggest number here? 9. So 9 is written first. So what is the next biggest number? 8. That should be written second. What is the next biggest number? 6. That should be written third. And the last digit is a 0. So that should be written as a last. Now what is the largest 4-digit number? That is 9860. So that is the largest 4-digit number. But in the statement what they are given? 9086. So that is wrong. So the answer here is the false. Okay. So what is the next number? The total number of 4-digit number is 9000. So what is the condition given here? So when I count the 4-digit numbers, how many 4-digit numbers are there? 9000 4-digit numbers are there. So whether I have to check whether this statement is true or false. So very first I am counting the numbers from 1 to 9999. Why am I counting the numbers from 1 to 9999? Because this is the largest 4-digit numbers. Okay, so that I am counting the number from 1 to 9999. How many numbers I can get? I can get the numbers 9999 numbers. Okay, again I am counting the numbers from 1 to 999. So how many numbers are there? There are 999 numbers are there. So what is the question? I have to find only the 4-digit number. So I can subtract the largest 3-digit number from the largest 4-digit numbers. Okay. So when I subtract these two numbers, I get the answer as 9000. What is in the statement? Statement it is given as 9000. So the given condition is true. So what is the next question? Of the numbers, 3 numbers are given. Which one is the largest? Which one is the smallest? So here how many numbers are given? 3 numbers are given. In the 3 number we have to say which one is the largest and which one is the smallest numbers. Okay, so what is the condition for comparing the number? First we have to compare the digit. So how many digits are there? So let us count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here I am having how many digit? 10 digit. Now count for this number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many digits are here? I am having here 9 digit. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here how many digits are here? 8 here. So the number which having the largest digit, that is the largest number. Which number having the largest digit? This number. So this is the largest number. So the number which having the smallest number of digit, that is the smallest number. So which is the smallest number here? 8 is the smallest number. So this is the smallest number. So what is the next question? Arrange the following numbers in the descending order. So 5 numbers are given. We have to arrange the 5 numbers in a descending order. So what is a descending order? Descending order means big to small. Okay, we have to arrange the numbers from big to small. So if I want to arrange the numbers from big to small, what is the first condition? I have to check how many digits are there. So first check the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here how many digits are here? 6 digits are here. Okay, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 digits are here. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again here also 5 digits are here. And here 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 digits are here. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits are here. So which is the largest number here? 6 is the largest number. So the number which having the highest digit, that is the largest number. So this is the largest number. So I am arranging that number as the first. So this is the first number. Okay. So next come see the next number. So here the next largest number is 5. So three numbers are having the same number of digit. So I have to compare the first digit. So here I am having the first digit as 1 and here 2 and here 2. So here 1 is the smallest one. So I leave that one. Now I am going to compare the two numbers. So the first digit having the same number as 2. So what is the second number here? Here 1 and here 5. Which is the largest one? 5 is the largest one. So this number is arranged as a second number. And this one is arranged as a third number. Okay. And this one is arranged as the fourth number. And the last number which are having the lowest number of digit, so that is the last number. So the numbers are arranged in the descending order, that is the biggest number to smallest numbers. Okay. Next question, write any 8-digit number with 6 in 10 lakh place and 9 in 10,000 place. Okay, so I have to write one 8-digit number. What is the condition given here? 6 in 10 lakh position and 9 in 10,000 position. So check the number. 1, 2, 3, that is ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000. In 10,000 position I am having the number as 9. So I can, what is the second condition? 6 in the 10 lakh place. So this is 10,000, then lakh, 10 lakh. So in 10 lakh position I am having the 6 as the digit. Okay. So now read out the number. 2,65,98,346. So here I am giving one example. You can frame any other example using this, using these numbers, using these values. Okay. What is the next question? Rajan writes here 3-digit number using the digit 4, 7 and 9. What are the possible numbers he can write? Okay, so what is the problem given here? We have to form how many digit number? 3-digit number. Using the digit, what are the digit given here? 4, 7 and 9. Using these 3 digit, we have to form the different numbers. Okay. So very first I am taking the 4 as the first position. Okay, 4 as the first position. Second I write it as 7 and 9. Again, I am keeping that 4 as again as the first position. Now interchanging the values 7 and 9. So I can write it as 9, 7. So the first number I can frame is 479 and the second number I framed is 497. Now keep the other number as a first position. Now I am keeping 7 as the first position. Okay. Now write the two numbers. What are the other two numbers? 4 and 9. So I write as it is 4, 9. So that is 749. I can form the new numbers. So you can interchange the number 4 and 9. So 9 will become before and 4 is later. So what is the number, new number I framed here? 794. Okay. Now keep 9 as the first digit. So next I can arrange the other two numbers. So that is 4 and 7. So now I am form the new number as 947. So next again I am keeping the 9 as the first position and then interchanging the values 4 and 7. So 4 will become later and 7 will become before. So the number here formed is 974. So the next problem is the password to access my ATM card include the digit 9, 4, 6 and 8. It is the smallest 4-digit even number. Find the password of my ATM card. Okay. So what they are given? The password to access my ATM card. So I am going to give the password for my ATM card. So using 4 digit numbers. So what are the numbers? 9, 4, 6, 8. That number should be the smallest number. Condition is given. What are the condition? The first condition is the number which I formed is the smallest number. And what is the second condition? It should be the 4 digit number. What is the third condition? It should be the even number. What is an even number? The number which having the ones position as a even numbers. So what are all the even numbers? 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. These are all the even numbers. If any one of the numbers arranged in the ones position, then the number is called as the even numbers. Okay. So I can form the smallest numbers. So how can I form the smallest number? Which is the smallest number here? 4 is the smallest number. So next smallest number is 6. Okay, what is the next smallest number? 8. What is the next smallest number? 9. If I arrange the number like this, what will happen? What is in the ones position? It is 9. That means this number will become as a odd numbers. What is the condition for even numbers? The last digit should be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So, but here I am having the last digit as a number. So, it is not. So, I have to make another one number. By interchanging the last two numbers, I can frame 4, 6. So, interchanging 8 and 9. So, how it will become 9 and 8. So, now what is the ones position? It is 8. 8 is the even number. So, that this number will become a even number. So, what is the password now? 4698. That is the password for the ATM card. So which is the smallest number and which is the 4 digit number and also the even numbers. What is the next question? Postal index number consists of 6 digits. The first 3 digits are 631. Make the largest and smallest postal index number using the digit 0, 3 and 6, each only once. Okay, so what is the problem given here? The postal index number that is given as a 6 digit number. Index number means PIN number, that is given as a 6 digit number. So here the first 3 digit numbers are fixed. What is the first 3 digit number? 631 is a fixed 3 digit number. What they are asking you to make, you have to make the largest next 3 digit number and then smallest next 3 digit number by using digits. They are given the 3 digit 036. That 036 should be used only once. So what is the largest number? 631 is already fixed one. We have to form the other 3 digit number from this 0, 3 and 6. So which is the largest number here? 6 is the largest number. That should be arranged first. Okay. What is the next largest number? 3. That should be arranged second. What is the next largest number? 0. That is arranged. So the largest number is 6,31,630. So this is the largest number. So next smallest number. So already 631 is fixed one. So we have to arrange the smallest one. Which is the smallest number here? 0 is the smallest number. Second smallest number is 3. And then third smallest number is 6. Okay, so the postal index numbers are formed here. Okay, so what is the next question? The height of the mountain in Tamil Nadu are follows. So the height of the mountain is given here. Totapeta, the height is 2637. Mahendragiri, the height is 1647. Animudi height is 2695. Velangiri height is 1778. So some question is given here. Which is the highest mountain listed above? Which is the highest mountain here? So we have to compare the, what is the rules? So first we have to compare the digit. So each are having the 4 number of digit. So if the digits are same, what is the next rule? We have to compare the first number. So when I am comparing the first number, here 2, 1, 2, 1. So we are having the two two mountains are having the first digit as the highest one. What are the mountain? Totabeta and Animudi. These two are having the first digit as a same number, that is 2. The second digit also having the same number, that is 6. What is the third digit? So the third digit Totabeta is 3 and then Animudi is 9. Which is the greatest here? Animudi is the greatest. So the highest mountain is Animudi. So that is height is an 2695. What is the second question? Order the mountain from the highest to the lowest. That is, we are going to arrange from big to small. That is descending order. Okay. So which is the first biggest number? Already we said. Which is the first biggest number? Animudi. So what is the second biggest number? Totabeta, that is the second biggest number. Now, what are the remaining mountains are there? Mahendragiri and Balangiri. So, first we have to compare the first digit. Both are having the 1 as the first digit. Now, compare the second digit. 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Which is the greatest? 7 is the greatest. So, which is the third one? Balangiri is the third one. Okay. And then which is the fourth one? Mahendragiri is the fourth one. What is the next question? What is the difference between the height of the mountain Animudi and Mahendragiri? So difference means we have to subtract. So what is the height of the Animudi? Animudi height is 2695. What is the height of the Mahendragiri? That is 1647. We have to subtract. We can't subtract 7 from 5. So we have to borrow from here. So then it will become 15 and it will become 9 will become 8. Okay. So 15 minus 7 is 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. 6 minus 6 is 0. 2 minus 1 is 1. So the answer is 1048. So the difference between Animudi and Mahendragiri is 1048. So next is an objective type questions. So first question is the which list of number is in order from the smallest to the largest. So they are given some numbers. From that number I have to check which one is the correct, that they are arranging from smallest to largest. First I will check the option A. So first compare the number of digits. So each and everyone having the same number of digits, that is 4. Next compare the number first digit. So all are having the first digit as a 1. Then compare the second digit. Second digit also each and everything is having 4. And then compare the third digit. So here we are having 6 and here 8 and here 8. So which is the smallest? 6 is the smallest. So that should be arranged first. Okay, that is correct. Okay, now compare the remaining numbers. So here 6 and here 4. So which is the smallest? 4 is the smallest. That should be come here. But in this statement, where it is arranged as the last. So the statement given here is wrong. The statement A is wrong. Now go for the statement B. So compare now. First find the number of digits. So everything is having the 4 digits. So now compare the first digit. So each and everything is having the 2 and the second digit. Compare the second digit. Here 3, 4, 2. Which is the smallest one? 2 is the smallest one. That should be arranged first. Okay. So but here it is arranged as the last. So here the statement is wrong. Now go for the statement 3. So first find the number of digit. Each having the 6 digit numbers. Now compare the first number 1, 1, 1. Everything is having the 1 as the first digit. Now compare the second digit 3, 3 and 5. So this is the largest one, that should be placed at the last. Now compare the third digit, here 4 and here 4. Both are having the same digit. And compare the fourth digit, both are having the 2. Now compare the fifth digit, both are having the 0. Now compare the last digit, here 5 and here 8. Which is the smallest one? 5 is the smallest one, that is arranged first, and 8 is arranged second. So the statement C is the correct. So the answer is option C. Then 11th question. The Arabian Sea has an area of 14,91,000 square miles. This area lies between which two numbers? So we have to find the, they are saying, they are given the two numbers in which, in between these two numbers where it is lies. We have to check. First see the number here. Here 14,89,000. It is the starting number. So now here I am having the 91,000. So that lies in next to 89. So it will be right. Then 14,92,000. So it is 92,000 and here 91,000. That means it lies between 14,89,000 and 14,92,000. So the option A is correct. What is the next question? The chart below shows the number of newspapers sold as per Indian Readership Survey in 2008, which could be the missing number in the table. So one chart is given. In the chart, they are giving the ranking for the newspaper depend upon the number of papers sold. For example, for the newspaper A, it is the ranking is given as 1. How many newspapers are sold? 70 lakh newspapers are sold. For the newspaper B, the ranking is 2. The number of newspapers sold is 50 lakh. For the newspaper C, the ranking is 3. The number of newspapers sold we have to find, that is missed. We have to find. For finding that one, 4 options are given. From that 4 option, we have to find which one is that one, which one is that number. And then newspaper D, the ranking is 4 and the number of newspapers sold is the 10. So I have to put the first, very first I choose the number 8. So I will put it here. So the 8 is less than 10. So if the number is less than, if the number is less means it should be at the last, but it is given as before. So 8 will not come. Okay, so next I have to put the number 52. 52 is greater than 50. So that means it should be became before. Then the 50 should be lies down. So that 52 is also not. Then again I have to put the number 77. So 77 is greater than 50 as well as greater than 70. So it will also not. Then I have to choose the number 26. So 26 is less than 50 and greater than 10. So the correct answer is 26. So next one is use of large numbers in daily life situations. So how the large numbers are using in our day-to-day life. That is the next one. We are going to see some examples here. In an exhibition, number of tickets sold on first, second, third and fourth days are some numbers are given. Find the total number of sold on all the 4 days. So first, number of tickets sold on the first day, it is 1,10,000 tickets which are sold on the first day. Number of tickets sold on the second day, that is 75,060. Okay, number of tickets sold on the third day is 25,700 and the number of tickets sold on the fourth day is 30,606. What they are asking you to find? They are asking you to find number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. So that means you have to find the sum of the ticket which are sold in the first, second, third and fourth days. That means we have to add. Okay, so whenever I add all the values, so see the last digit 0, 0, 0 plus 6. What is the answer? 6. Then 0 plus 6 plus 0 plus 0, the answer is 6. Now here we are going to add 7 and 6. So 7 plus 6, 13, 3. The carryover is here 1. Then 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 5, 11. So 1, the carryover is 1 here. Again 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 7, 9, 9 plus 2, 11, 11 plus 3, 14, 4, carryover is here 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. So total number of tickets sold on 4 days is 2,41,366. So next example 1.6. In a year, a wholesale paper firm sold 6,25,600 notebook out of 7,50,000 notebook. Find the number of notebook left unsold. So what is the question given here? There is an total number of notebooks is 7,50,000 notebooks are there. In that 7,50,000 notebook, how many notebooks are sold? 6,25,600 notebook are sold. So they are asking, what is the question they are asked? You have to find number of notebooks which are not sold. That means you have to find the difference between the notebook in stock as well as the notebook which are sold. Okay, so first the number of notebook in the store, that is 7,50,000. Okay, the number of notebooks sold, that is 6,25,000. So we have to subtract. So 0, 0, 0, 0. 6 is not subtracted from 0. So we have to borrow. So again the before number is 0. So we have to borrow it from here. So here the 5 will become 4. This 0 will become 10. From the 10 I am giving here. So it will become 9. Okay. So 10 minus 6, 4. 9 minus 5, 4. 4 minus 2, 2. And 7 minus 6 is 1. So next example 1.7. In a mobile store, the number of mobiles sold during a month in 1,250. Assuming that the same number of mobiles are sold every month, find the number of mobiles sold in 2 years. So for 1 month, how many mobiles are stored in a mobile store? 1,250 mobiles are sold. They are asking you to find how many mobiles are sold in 2 years. Okay, so the number of mobiles sold in 1 month equal to 1,250. So 1 year equal to how many month? 12 month. That means 2 year equal to, here the month are increased. That means here the year are increased. That means the month is also increases. So we have to multiply. So 2 into 12 equal to 24. So for 2 years, how many months are there? 24 months are there. So next, the number of mobiles sold in 24 month, that is 2 years, which is equal to, for 1 month the mobile sold is 1,250. For 24 month, how many mobiles are sold? So here the month is increased from 1 to 24. That means the mobile which are sold, that is also increased. So that means we have to multiply. So 1,250 into 24, that is equal to 30,000. So in mobile sold in 2 year equal to 30,000. So next one is an example 1.8. If rupees 10 lakh was distributed in a government scheme to 500 women in the self-help groups, then find the amount given to each woman. What is the question given here? So the government is distributing some amount. How much amount? 10 lakh to the women who are in self-help group. That means Tamil Nadu Mahalir Suya Udavi Kudu Kelipatupinga. Like that, one women welfare department. Okay, they are distributing that 10 lakh to how many women? 500 women. They ask you to find the total amount given to each woman. So that is, here the amount is distributed to 500 women. So that means here we are going to do division. Okay, so solution. So amount given to 500 women is 10 lakh. Amount given to each woman equal to 10 lakh divided by 500. So which is equal to 2,000.